operators have a built-in house edge that makes them a lot of money. Slots, being the most popular casino game, are likely the largest contributor to the operator's payroll.
Really?
However, it can be a part of your payroll as well if you follow our guide in this video on how to win online slots. Let's get started. Let's look at the 5 best tips you can use that will likely help you end up with a win in the long run. Yes, this is the very first thing you must do. And I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, but let me tell you something. This video is going to be about a lot of obvious things. Because what separates the winners from the losers is adherence to simple principles. Now, there's nuance for selecting casinos for different games or places, but the goal is the same. You want a casino that won't cheat you and can help you win money easily. This is where licenses, great bonuses, customer support, diverse banking methods, and more will come in. You want to make sure the wagering requirements for your bonuses are not a trap, trying to put you in enslavement, only rivaled by America's student debts. You also want to make sure that you can get support when you need it, and that you can easily use any other banking method, and even play any other game that you wish to play besides slots. I know, who would have thought that selecting the right slot is one step on the way to winning in slots? Not me.
Not me!
I was also surprised when this wisdom was revealed to me. But I guess the pressing question is, what makes a slot the best? And it's simple, there is no best slot. There are slots that are right. Right for you based on your taste for the theme's aesthetics. And also right for you based on the bonus features, RTP, volatility, the presence or absence of a jackpot, and the minimum and maximum bet size, which will allow for flexibility. These are so important that they will even affect the size of your bankroll and the way that you play. And we'll get to that in one of the next tips. Firstly, you should know if you would like to play a slot game with a jackpot. And if yes, you should strive to play with one whose base game is just as strong with bonus features and a fair RTP. The RTP shows you what all players will receive in the long run. And while it is relatively important, the volatility of a slot is more important to you as it is a more personal measure. You see, the RTP is calculated using the ratio of wagers to payouts of every single player. And so it can only account for individual performances to some extent. And overall, slots generally have RTPs that are low relative to other casino games. Volatility, however, is measured by experts through the overall pattern noticed from actually playing the game. A lower volatility means more regular but little payouts, while the higher volatility means very irregular payouts with the tendency for really big wins. This leads us to, like I said earlier, volatility is something that the experts find out by playing the game. So you can look up the volatility of a game you like at an online trusted website. However, it is best to play these games yourself. You can get a first-hand feel of what it feels like to actually play that slot, as well as the know-how you prefer to increase or reduce your bet size when you win or lose. But most importantly, you'll know when to stop. Many casinos offer free demo versions that will give you a fake bankroll to play their slots. Don't go celebrating and trying to withdraw that money now. Now, if you check out the description, you'll find links that will help you with the first 3 tips we've discussed here. You'll find great casinos to play, as well as the best, highest rated slots that you can play and win, and you can also practice for free. Alright, now this is where playing slots gets interesting. Apparently, playing slots can release dopamine in your brain. They're these pleasure chemicals that make you feel good when you went on a spin. They're also produced when you have ice cream, and they're what keep people playing, just to get that feeling from that one winning spin. Slots are brutal, and you may not get a win as easily as you'd like. This is why you need rules. Take no ice cream after dark, take back no X's, and take up a betting strategy. These betting strategies show you the best way to bet your money that will accommodate a losing streak and a winning streak as much as possible. Some of these strategies include martingale strategy, Fibonacci strategy, and so on. If you were one of those that said that mathematics was never going to be useful in the outside world, hide your head in shame and apologize to your math teacher. Pythagoras, Fibonacci, and all those guys. You should choose your preferred strategy based on your bankroll, not how much you like the names or how easy the system is to understand. Take your time and understand what the system entails. I promise you, they're really not that hard. And when selecting the size of your bankroll, you should always make sure that it is as big as possible. I'll be honest with you here. Whether you want to play conservatively or you're a high roller, it is highly unlikely that you win in the long run using a small bankroll. In fact, the data from RTPs suggests that in the long haul, the casino wins. So, it's important to look for a sweet spot, and after you've gotten a healthy profit, you walk away. Now, with little bankrolls, it's either the time you spend is too short or it's too long, and none of those are good. Also, it's kind of better to have a huge bankroll so that the smaller units you wager can actually multiply to give you bigger wins and wrap up your game more quickly than with smaller wagers. And this is why you need a healthy bankroll. However, make sure you do not set aside a bankroll that has some other purpose, and you can't bear to lose. It's much better if you don't play till you're set. Because when you are, with these tips and with the right strategy, you're almost certain to walk away smiling. And that's the 5 best tips to play slots with. Do you want to know more about slot strategies? Let us know in the comments below, and maybe we'll make a video simplifying it for you. Meanwhile, you can get half of the work done for you by clicking the link in the description and checking out the best slots with huge bonuses and wagering requirements that are friendly enough. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so that you're always notified of awesome videos like this one. And before we end this video, I want to disclose that we might get compensated for the products mentioned in this video. This helps our team to continue to help you in your search for reputable and trustworthy online casinos for everyone to enjoy. And as always, we encourage you to gamble responsibly.